Um, so today, in continuing on with the recovery process, I want to talk about um, your identity and your identity in yourself, not with the eating disorder. Because, like myself, so many times when people have eating disorders, they become lost in the eating disorder. It's like the eating disorder consumes who they are and takes them over, and they forget everything that they liked, everything that they disliked, what their talents were, and just everything wonderful about themselves. They start to find everything that's wrong with themselves. They start listening to the lies in their head, and they start saying, "Hi, my name is so and so, and hi, my name is so and so, the anorexic." And it's like, no, we don't put our eating disorders in the same sentence with our name. We aren't our eating disorders. And I know sometimes in some of my videos I've said my eating disorder, but it's not my eating disorder. It's not something that claims me. Yes, I suffered from an eating disorder, but it wasn't me. But during the whole time I had an eating disorder, I was so enveloped in the lies that I couldn't find myself. And coming out of the eating disorder, when I was trying to rediscover myself, it was one of the hardest things I had to do because it was like I was born again. It was just like I had to restart everything. I had to figure out what I was good at and who I was and why I was here because the eating disorder just stole so many things away from me. I just became dormant and I became isolated. And whatever the eating disorder put forth in my life was what I did. It was like I was serving my eating disorder. I was serving it as a master. I was serving it as a servant, and it was my master. And my whole life was just consumed. It was just going to the beat of the drum. Whatever the beat was, I was following it. I just did it. And I was just like a I don't know, just like a puppet, just doing whatever the eating disorder told me to do. And I wasn't being true to myself. I wasn't who I was. And so many people started to think, that I was just this, quiet, isolated person, and then that was all there was to me. And of course, I thought that at the time. But in recovery, when I started finding out who I was, I started finding out everything that I liked to do, everything that I disliked, that I loved to write, that I loved to cook and clean, and all these kind of things that I never enjoyed when I struggled with the eating disorder. Because every time I did those things, I had overwhelming guilt that I didn't deserve to do those things. That when I did those things, I just didn't have any light. I didn't have any desire. All I wanted to do was be alone with the eating disorder. So, my main message here is to, if you're going through recovery, to take time to find who you really are. Don't just gain the weight and think everything's going to be okay. And don't just, do some mental exercises and, figure out why you had the eating disorder. No, you need to rediscover yourself and rediscover the people around you and rediscover why you're in the life that you're in. You just need to think about that and just do things, that you've never done before and just find out about yourself. Just learn about yourself because there's so much to learn that you would have no idea about because there are so many things that I could finally start to like about myself, because I hated myself for so long. And in discovering myself, I found out that I wasn't that bad of a person. I didn't deserve to punish, to starve and binge and purge. I didn't deserve that anymore. I deserve to live a life, and recovery is starting a life. So that's my main message. And I think that's all that I can offer in this video. But if you guys have any questions or any topics that you would like for me to make about a video, just let me know. Because I sit here for the longest time trying to think of a topic to talk about. So, because I think I've covered a lot of topics, but I'm sure there's so many more. I'm not thinking hard enough. But anyways, I hope everybody's doing good, and I'll talk to you guys later.